Hello YouTube world, my name is Kelsey J. Welcome back to another installment of my series Amateur Recreates Celebrity Makeup. Today I'm going to be recreating this photo of Kylie Jenner. I'm not exactly sure when this was taken. As far as I know, she bleached her hair for the Met Gala. I believe it was 2017. So if you're interested in watching me go from looking like this to this, please keep on watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and we will get into the video. Okay, so I have my primer down. I just used my regular NYX Marshmallow Primer. I'm going to start with the eyebrows today because her eyebrows in this are like very structured. They even have that like fade towards the inner corner. So first I'm gonna start by combing them out, and then I'm gonna use a pencil today. I'm gonna use this little brown pencil from my Ulta kit, and we're gonna sharpen first, and we're just gonna lightly line like a straight line on the bottom, coming a little bit further in the inner corner. I have not done my eyebrows with a pencil in so long. This feels really weird. And then I'm gonna line the top as well, again coming into that inner corner a little bit more. And notice how I use my pinky to kind of stabilize as so you're not floating. It's really hard to like make really precise lines when your hand is just floating. So anytime you're doing like an eyeliner or something, you know, very detailed, it's easier to use your pinky or use something as kind of like a pivot. See how I did that there? These hairs over here are like acting so crazy. I like never do my eyebrows like this. This used to be such a like huge trend. I'm glad we're moving away from that because it's like the weirdest thing. It looks so odd to me. So after doing that, I'm just gonna go through and like just kind of fluff all of that pigment up and out with my little spoolie. Okay, so I'm not gonna go too crazy with those because it can get out of hand real fast, but I just kind of went through and filled in a little bit of space that was empty, and we're definitely gonna carve these out with some concealer to make it look a little bit nicer. But that is where we're at with the brows. So with this look, the eye looks pretty natural. I think she has a little bit of a wing, kind of a cat eye. It's very brown, neutral. It looks like her nose is really contoured. And then of course we have the bright red lip. So of course we're gonna start with eyes today. I think I'm gonna carve out the bottom of my eyebrows first with concealer, and then we're gonna go in and prime and kind of do all of that biz. So starting with, I'm gonna use my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate, putting a little bit of that on the back of my hand, and then I'm gonna take a little tiny brush. We'll use this stubby brush. I might be using this for some other stuff too, but for now we're gonna go underneath the brow just like that and bringing it down onto the lid to kind of diffuse that situation. Continuing on my other brow, just lining underneath first and then diffusing down onto the lid. I think something I might do as well is kind of add some of that concealer into the beginning of the brow to get that kind of faded ombre look a little bit more. Next, I'm gonna comb that again, and we are going to, I'm just gonna take a little brush and kind of fluff that out a little bit. Weird. I don't know about these brows. I'm just kind of taking my pencil and like trying to make the front of that look a little bit more structured. Maybe even come in a little bit more. Oh, I don't know. I mean, it looks really, really nice on her, but on me, I just feel like this looks so scary. Like, whoa. Maybe I went overboard on that. A little bit, yeah. That's okay, I guess. Oh, I don't know. On camera, it looks like kind of decent, but in the mirror, I'm like, oh my god. This this looks insane. Like, okay, you know what? We're gonna carve out the top a little bit because I just feel like that's like a huge chunk of brow, like insanely chunky. So Harush said it's kind of counterproductive to put light underneath and light on top because it's supposed to either lift or make go down. But this is the only way that I know how to really get that structured brow look that was super big in like 2015, 2016, when everybody was like really carving out their brows and making them look super insane. Like I said, I'm glad that this look is kind of leaving the earth because okay, again, just buffing with my little brush to kind of neutralize. Watch, my kids will be doing brows like this. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're just gonna leave it. Next, we're gonna go in with eye primer. I'm gonna take that same brush and go all over the lid. Oh my gosh, Dylan's gonna come home and see these eyebrows and be like, what the f are you doing? Okay, now let's get a good look at this eye look. Very brown. Brown, brown, brown. I think I'm gonna start with my Juvia's Place, the nudes, and then I'm gonna go in with the neutral side of Raw Beauty Kristi, and we'll just go from there. So it looks like right below her eyebrow, she's got kind of like a goldeny tone like this. So I'm gonna start with that. Let's make sure this brush doesn't have any crap on it. So I'm just gonna underneath kind of brighten up that area. Okay, and it looks like in the like inner corner, the eyebrow hole is what I like to call that, like directly underneath your eyebrow, kind of where your nose meets your brow bone. It looks like she's got like some darkness there, and then it kind of diffuses like all over the lid, and then she has a little bit of darkness underneath. I'm gonna look closely to see if she has a wing. She does. It looks like she does have like the slightest little bit of a wing. So, and it kind of looks like that eyebrow hole color is almost like a nose contour as well. So I'm taking this brown from my Juvia's Place palette, and we're gonna go right underneath that eyebrow just to kind of deepen that up a little bit. Like so. I don't know. I'm not a professional. That's why this is called amateur recreations, because I am an amateur and I'm just kind of winging it. But I feel like I kind of got it down, whatever this look is. I feel like I'm kind of like, there weren't too many, like she literally has 2 photos of this look. So I'm like, close your eyes, let me see what it looks like so I can copy it. But I mean, that's the beauty of it, you know? I don't have the same products. I don't know what colors she used, so this is very like, you know, inspirational. And I just want to show other people that you don't have to be a professional either. You can look at a photo, kind of break it down into steps, start with the base, start building it up from there, go step by step, and you can kind of get something a little bit similar. It's never going to be exactly the same. That's the cool part, is people may think, oh, she ripped this off, she jacked this. You know, nothing is gonna be exactly like the original, and that's okay. And that's what's awesome about it is, you know, we're all unique, we're all individuals, but at the same time, we're all the same, period. So I'm gonna go into my Raw Beauty Kristi now and just kind of deepen up those areas that I just did. So I kind of made the shapes. I created the shapes I wanted with a lighter brown, and now I'm gonna go in with a deeper brown and just kind of start chiseling those features out. Taking this little small brush, I don't know, it's a Wet n Wild brush, and I'm gonna go into B in my Raw Beauty Kristi. It's not the deepest. The deepest is You're Not My Real Dad, but B is kind of like a step before that. I'm just kind of taking that, just like that. We're gonna diffuse that soon. And then also taking that same color into the crease. Okay. So I took my little brush that I did my primer with, and I just kind of went through and like buffed out the really harsh lines. And I think we're gonna go on to, should we go on to liner? I do still need to do my under eye, but I think I'm gonna do that after the liner. Now, I'm gonna go in with this graphic liner pen. I'm really not good at this, but it looks like her wing starts kind of in the middle, which I really appreciate. I'm not really a fan of the like all over, I mean, maybe it might come into the inner corner just a touch, but for the most part, it's concentrated on the outside. So we're gonna go up just like that and then connect like so. Now, when it comes to doing a winged liner, especially with a pen like this, it's a lot easier to do it in the fewest strokes possible, which in general, I am not very good at. My mom used to always tell me that. Same thing with when you're painting your nails. You want to try and paint your nails in the least amount of strokes possible, because when you start kind of going over it and everything, it like kind of messes it up. For me, I'm not good at these winged liners, especially with a liquid or a pen like this. So don't feel bad is what I'm trying to say. Don't feel bad if you can't get it right on the first try. It definitely takes a lot of practice, and it is something that I don't like to practice very much. I don't like doing a winged liner, but I know I need to get better at it, so. Oh, that one might be a little bit too thick. Okay, so the beauty of this is we're gonna go in, oh damn, that wing just kept getting bigger and bigger. We're gonna go in with some foundation and kind of clean up all that business. And let's do underneath. I'm gonna go in with B again and take it down. And it's a cute little diffused underline. So it's not like super intense or straight. It's kind of like a messy brown. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and do my base off camera. As I'm doing it, I'm gonna clean up those wings. I'm probably gonna do a little bit of concealer, foundation, maybe a little bit of contour. I'm not gonna do any eyelashes. I'm just gonna put on mascara, do my base, and then we're gonna come back with the lip. Be right back. Okay, guys. So I'm back. My base is on. And when I say my base, I'm talking about I did foundation, concealer, I did some contour. You see my nose is looking snatched. I did some nose contour. I have not done blush or highlighter yet. I wanted to come back on to kind of walk you guys through the steps that I did take. So I did some concealer underneath my eyes, on my nose, on my chin, on my forehead, and then I took my Juvia's Place concealer in like a darker tone. I used this as my contour around my forehead, on my cheeks, and on my nose. I've been working on different techniques, just doing it off camera so I can kind of get a feel of what I want to articulate. If I ever do come on and tell you guys what I'm doing, it's just easier for me to kind of work through those things in my mind and not say them out loud. But I did kind of go back and forth between brushes and sponge and powder and liquid and all that kind of stuff. So this is what we have. I did do mascara, which I know you're not supposed to do before you set, but oh well. So I'm gonna set real quick. And we're gonna go in with highlighter and blush after that. As for blush, I'm gonna use the blush that came in my little Ulta kit. You know, I'm kind of bummed because I ordered a Z palette on Amazon and it was undeliverable. So they said they were gonna issue me a refund and it's not coming. I was really bummed because I wanted to have that for this video, but it's okay. It'll come. I'm sure I'll find another one that I like. So I'm just doing blush kind of on the apples of the cheeks here. I think I'm actually gonna spray my brush a little bit so I can get a little bit more color payout with this blush. Is that working? I mean, this base is looking actually so good. I did mix my foundation stick, my Revolution foundation stick, with my Juvia's Place I Am Magic foundation. And I'm like really proud of how it turned out. I don't know if you can really see, but it looks really nice. It's not breaking up. It's not patchy at all. I even baked a little bit. I baked underneath my eyes and then on my jawline as well, because I know Kylie Jenner's super into that. I don't know if she still is, but she was. Now my nose is looking hella snatched, if I do say so myself. And we're gonna amplify that a little bit with some highlighter. So I'm gonna go on with my Ofra highlight and just bam, bam, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Give a nice little pretty highlight there. Totally loving this. I mean, this is a very, like, I wouldn't wear this during the day. This is a very much a nighttime look, but I'm not hating it. I'm actually really, really proud with how it's turning out. I do need more blush though. I need, like, this blush isn't giving me what I want. Maybe it was the brush I was using, but I'm gonna go in with my Wet n Wild color icon. See how that works. I know that Kylie Jenner loves blush, so trying to emulate that in this look today. Okay, now we're gonna go in with the lip. The lip in this look, it's the main bold statement. You know, I tried to scrub my lips today, and of course they're still peeling. So I've never used this before. I think I got this in my Ipsy bag. This is called the Sugar Smudge Me Not Liquid Lipstick Mini. That's what she looks like. I am a lot nervous, not a little nervous, I'm a lot nervous for this because I don't normally do a red lip, like ever at all.
Even if there's a fire.
I'm feeling like I probably should have lined first, but we're gonna be okay. Okay, now my lips are like naturally just a little bit uneven, so especially when it comes to a red lip, it's really difficult to get both sides of my upper lip even. Yeah, so I probably should have, oh god, this is a really pretty color, holy shit. And it doesn't make my teeth look yellow. I'm like, bitch, who is she? Okay, so I think that this is the final look. What do we think? I am actually really proud of myself for this look. I think it looks great. It's probably a look that I'm gonna do again, to be honest. I think the red lip is so gorgeous. I think I'm gonna buy the big version of that sugar. It's called Smudge Me Not. I don't know what the shade is. It doesn't say what the shade is, but it's so nice. It doesn't feel like it's drying out my lips. It just looks velvety and smooth and gorgeous, and it doesn't make my teeth look yellow, and I'm like, damn girl, damn, she did that. She did that. So if you like this look, please give this video a thumbs up. Please let me know how I did, and I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something, and I'll catch you later. Love you, bye. I'm going to something got delivered. Hold on. Okay, back. Amazon delivery. This is why this is... Sorry, nose itches. Don't do that either. I hear that's like not hygienic to do. Kind of did some kind of that this is the hold on. Please, or please.